Hi, welcome to Go Eat a Carrot. You know, usually I talk about sex stuff, but occasionally I talk about politics because they're interconnected in their own ways. Um, but obviously this is a big one. Talking about racism in rural America, where I currently reside. I decided to move back a few months ago, and of course it's been crazy, but it's been crazy everywhere, so at least I can go outside. Birds chirping. Oh, yeah. All right, on with it. On with racism in rural America. Well, it's here. Let's for starters, acknowledge that it exists. I think that's really important. It is very much alive in rural America, and to pretend otherwise is it's just disastrous for everyone involved. So I've been thinking about this, and I might not be 100%, but you know, here we are trying to work through this all together. And I've been thinking about what I can do here, how I can help, since I can't easily get to protest, etc., blah blah blah. And I've been thinking about like the way in which we are all sort of complacent. Is that the right word? I don't know. Almost, there's a community that seems really apathetic, and I think that's its own form of racism, like turning away from it, saying, oh, well, that's not a problem here. Well, there aren't a lot of people of color here. It's 97% white in this county. But that doesn't mean that there isn't racism here. I mean, how many people of color travel here? Not very many. A lot of people of color don't want to come here because they know that it's rooted in racism and that they are going to be at fear for their life. And like, when I think about things that I can do, I think, oh, I mean, like if I put up a Black Lives Matters sign in my house, does that do me any good? Like, what good does that do besides other people being aware that it's a safe space? But at the same time, it makes me a target for the racists that are around this area to be violent towards me. And I think a lot of people feel that way when they are trying to figure out what to do. They're scared. Everyone's fucking afraid, because it not only is like a place that has been known to be violent, that can be violent. The people are out here shooting fucking AK-47s all the time, you know, being all rowdy and shit. And that's scary in itself, because like, if you don't fit within their particular mold of what they think you should be, then you're already in a little bit of trouble. And so I'm trying to get at the root of this fear and figure out how to overcome it. And, you know, one solution is like to kill your ego, right? Because your ego is what is connecting you to a fear-based existence. So you can't like really go about living in this society thinking that everything is about you, right? Because it's not. And you have to come, like, there has to be a way to be like compassionate and open and like trustworthy with these situations, because at the root of humanity, we all want love and acceptance and all of that sort of thing. Like, that is just like who all humans are, with that desire to feel that other people love them and to give love in return. So why is that so hard right now? Why has that always been hard? What about this fear? You know, like the fear of being abandoned by our family, and then you find out, and like your family is racist, and it's like theoretically, you know, oh, I don't need to be around those kind of people in my life, but then you grow up with them and you love them, and it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do to change their mindset. So people start being quiet, they start not fighting back, and blah blah blah. And we can't do that kind of shit anymore. Like, it just has to stop. I don't know. I'm still trying to kind of put it all together and come up with some actionable things that can happen, trying to kill my own ego and make these communities safer space for everyone, regardless of skin color or religious beliefs or like, I don't know, who they love, you know? It's very rooted in this sort of, I don't know, almost fundamental Christian Republican thing, and then they say that they're all about freedom, and then the people, they don't really let anyone that has any other kind of freedom, like ideas of freedom, feel free around here. That's why I left, you know? It's fucked up, and it's wrong, and it has to fucking stop. So fucking stop. If you're listening and you're a racist shitbag, fucking stop. And if you're not a racist shitbag and you're listening, let's work together. Let's fucking do something. Yeah, this has gone on too long. I have to turn it off. Thanks for listening. Let's have a discussion. I'm writing more at the blog. Go eat a carrot. There's a link below. Ta-da! Subscribe to the channel. Maybe in a couple of months, we can go back to talking about sex. Wouldn't that be better for everyone if we were just having more pleasurable time and everyone had freedom to be who they are? That would be great for everyone regardless. So let's do that. Okay. Thanks for listening to a white girl rant about racism.